Have you ever noticed that sometimes, just standing up from your chair, your legs suddenly feel more unsteady than before? At times, even just a few steps on the stairs can make your heart race. Your limbs feel sore and tired, as if your body is gradually growing weaker day by day. If you have already entered your 60s, or have loved ones in your family quietly going through these changes, then today's video is a small gift I would like to dedicate especially to you, because after the age of 60, the body begins to enter the natural phase of muscle aging. Each year that passes, if not properly cared for, we can lose between 3 to 5% of our muscle mass, leading to a gradual erosion of strength, flexibility, and independence. But fortunately, not everything is an irreversible loss. With just a few very simple gentle habits, such as drinking a glass of milk each day, taking a few light walks, or adding some healthy dishes to your daily meals, this process can absolutely be slowed down and even partially restored. In particular, throughout this video, I will share with you very practical and easy to apply muscle nourishing tips that you may have never thought of before. And at the end, I have a special milk formula for you, one that has been scientifically proven through numerous medical studies to help increase muscle strength after just a few weeks of consistent use. If you too are on a journey to preserve your health in your senior years, if each day you hope to gain a bit more strength, a bit more steadiness to continue enjoying peaceful days with your family and grandchildren, please leave a number 1 in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that Senior Compass can continue to accompany you, spreading gentle and healing messages for our generation. 1. Milk, the golden protein source that rebuilds muscle fibers day by day. Have you ever wondered why simple movements, standing up, bending down, or carrying a pot, become more difficult as we age? Actions that used to be part of your daily routine now suddenly leave your limbs tired and drained much quicker. That is when our muscles are sending us subtle signals of depletion. After the age of 60, the natural process of muscle loss happens quietly but persistently. Each year, if not properly cared for, the body can lose between 3 to 5% of muscle mass. By the age of 70, many people have lost nearly 30% of their initial muscle strength without even realizing it. Muscles are like a sturdy wall that helps the body maintain strength, balance, and freedom of movement. But to rebuild the missing bricks, the body needs one essential building material: protein. And milk is one of the purest, most abundant, and easily absorbed sources of protein for seniors. Each 250 milliliters glass of milk contains an average of about 8 grams of high-quality protein, with all the essential amino acids that the body cannot produce on its own. Among them is leucine, an amino acid often referred to as the master switch that triggers the process of muscle protein synthesis. Did you know? A study by the U.S. National Institute on Aging found that individuals over 65 who consistently supplement with 20 grams of protein from milk daily, combined with light exercise, can reduce their risk of muscle loss by up to 60% compared to those with a regular diet. This is a number worth reflecting on as we look at the journey of preserving muscle in old age. Delving deeper, when you drink milk, the protein is digested into amino acids and enters the bloodstream. In particular, leucine acts directly on mTOR, an enzyme responsible for signaling muscle cells to produce new protein fibers, repairing the areas that have worn down. This process, known as muscle protein synthesis, is the key to maintaining movement strength. Perhaps you have felt, when carrying a shopping bag, your hands tremble slightly. Or when lifting a basin of water, it feels heavier than before. This is not simply fatigue, but rather the gradual reduction of once strong muscle fibers. If not replenished in time, over the years, the body will increasingly rely on chairs, walking sticks, or the supportive arms of loved ones. Fortunately, with just one small glass of milk each day, we are silently making up for these losses. Each sip of milk is like a drop of healthy cement, slowly reconnecting weakened muscle fibers. Nothing too complicated, no advanced techniques, just persistence. And milk quietly revives our strength each day. Because in life, there are simple things that are incredibly enduring. Every glass of milk we drink today is a gentle promise to ourselves. I am still strong enough to walk through the years ahead. But the journey of muscle recovery doesn't end with protein. Besides protein, each glass of milk also contains another special component, like a sturdy frame that supports muscle strength, calcium. And that is the next important story we will explore together. 2. Calcium in milk. A strong bone frame supporting muscle strength. Do you notice that once steady steps now sometimes feel a bit shaky? There are moments when stepping onto a stair feels a bit hesitant as your legs no longer feel as stable as before. These are not only issues of muscle but also quiet stories of a skeletal system gradually weakening with time. At 60, bones are no longer as strong as they were in youth. Bone density decreases gradually, with tiny bone structures becoming fragile, making the entire skeletal frame more vulnerable. And when the frame weakens, even strong muscles struggle to maintain their power, because muscles only function effectively when supported by a sturdy skeleton. At this point, calcium in milk becomes the silent builder, restoring each brick of this skeletal system. Each 250 milliliters glass of milk provides about 300 milligrams of calcium, nearly 1/3 of the daily requirement for seniors. Once inside the body, calcium is absorbed and delivered to every tiny bone, from the smallest fingertips to the spine that supports the entire body. Calcium not only strengthens bones, but also works in harmony with muscles. With each contraction and relaxation of muscles, calcium acts like an electric switch, allowing nerve signals to travel through muscle fibers smoothly and precisely. You may have experienced moments when holding a bowl of rice causes your hand to tremble slightly, or tying shoelaces leaves your legs feeling fatigued sooner than usual. This reflects a gradual decline in the coordination between bones, muscles, and nerves. And calcium in milk quietly fills these gaps day by day. In every sip of milk, calcium not only nourishes the frame that supports our body, but also restores our confidence when standing, walking, carrying, or simply playing with our beloved grandchildren. We can say, strong bones, strong muscles, strong person. And that journey begins with small things, like a gentle morning glass of milk each day, but it doesn't stop here. Inside that glass of milk is another vital nutrient, acting as the guide that helps calcium and protein reach where they are needed. Vitamin D. Let us continue this healing journey. 3. Vitamin D in milk. The key to muscle recovery. Have you ever wondered, why do some people eat well yet still grow weaker? Why do some people take calcium but still suffer fractures, aches, and fatigue? The answer often lies in vitamin D, a silent nutrient that plays the role of a key, allowing the body to fully absorb calcium and efficiently activate protein synthesis. After the age of 60, the body's ability to synthesize vitamin D from sunlight decreases significantly. Many people, even those living in sunny regions, still lack vitamin D due to aging skin's reduced ability to produce it. Each glass of milk fortified with vitamin D helps to fill that gap. On average, today's fortified milk can contain up to 100 IU of vitamin D, providing it regularly each day greatly supports the muscle recovery process. With sufficient vitamin D, the body absorbs calcium more effectively while also increasing insulin sensitivity in muscle cells, activating enzymes that regenerate weakened muscle fibers. Additionally, Vitamin D helps stabilize neuromuscular function, reducing stiffness and cramps that often trouble seniors during light activity. You may have felt it. When holding a glass of water, your hand trembles slightly. Or when standing up, your knees feel a bit wobbly. These are signs of declining coordination between muscles and nerves. And vitamin D in that small glass of milk is quietly easing these silent troubles day by day. Every morning that begins with a glass full of nutrients sends a signal to the body. Today, I continue to recover stronger than yesterday. But the power of milk doesn't end here. It still contains one more essential mineral that keeps the body running smoothly from within: phosphorus. Let's move on to the next stage of our journey. 4. Phosphorus in milk, the silent regulator keeping bones and muscles moving smoothly inside the human body. Every time our muscles contract and relax, every step we take, every arm we lift, there is the gentle regulation of a silent mineral, phosphorus. After the age of 60, the balance between phosphorus and calcium becomes more important than ever. Without enough phosphorus, bones can become brittle, muscles contract sluggishly, and motor nerves lose their sharpness. Each small glass of milk contains about 220 milligrams of phosphorus, harmoniously working with calcium to maintain the strength, flexibility, and stability of the musculoskeletal system. Phosphorus also directly participates in the production of ATP, the main energy source that allows muscles to operate smoothly. Without sufficient phosphorus, even with protein and calcium, the body can still fall into a state of fatigue, weakness, and reduced physical endurance. Have you ever felt your legs grow tired after just a few minutes of walking? Or your arms sore after carrying groceries home, as if you had done heavy labor? These are signs of imbalances in energy production and motor coordination from within, which phosphorus helps to restore. With each sip of warm milk, phosphorus quietly enters the bloodstream, delivering energy to every muscle fiber and bone cell, helping the body regain smooth, flexible movement. Because senior health is not about brute strength, but about gentle endurance, enough to let us continue walking forward each day. 5. Potassium in milk, the fine-tuner of precise muscle contractions. Have you ever felt your hands or feet tremble slightly while holding something, or suddenly experienced nighttime leg cramps? These may be signals that your body is lacking potassium, a vital element that regulates each muscle fiber's activity. Potassium works like a string tuner for the neuromuscular system. As muscles contract and relax, potassium and sodium closely coordinate to transmit electrical signals from the brain to each muscle bundle, enabling smooth, rhythmic, and precise movements. After 60, the body's ability to regulate electrolytes gradually declines, with potassium steadily lost through excretion. That's why a daily glass of milk, providing about 366 milligrams of potassium, helps regularly replenish this natural loss. Potassium not only keeps muscle fibers functioning smoothly, but also supports blood pressure regulation, protects the heart, and ensures proper blood circulation to nourish muscle groups throughout the body. You may have experienced moments when standing up after sitting for a while, feeling slightly dizzy or briefly losing coordination in your limbs. Often, these are simple reminders that your body needs more potassium to maintain electrolyte balance. With every sip of milk, potassium quietly performs this daily duty, making each step, each reach, every simple daily movement more stable and confident. Because maintaining precision in every muscle contraction means preserving independence in our own life. 6. Magnesium in milk, the protector against muscle stiffness and cramps. Have you ever been awakened at night by sharp leg cramps? Or experienced sudden stiffness in your legs during light daytime activity? That's when magnesium, the silent protector of muscle relaxation, comes into play. After 60, magnesium levels in the body often decline due to various reasons: reduced absorption, use of blood pressure medications, diuretics, or simply insufficient dietary intake. Meanwhile, each 250 milliliters glass of milk provides about 24 to 30 milligrams of magnesium, helping regulate the relaxation of each muscle fiber. Magnesium helps suppress abnormal contractions, prevents nighttime cramps, and supports the nervous system in reducing stress, indirectly helping muscles work more effectively throughout the day. You may have sat helplessly after an unexpected cramp, with your foot painfully locked, wishing for it to end quickly. Magnesium in milk helps reduce the frequency and severity of these spasms, promoting deeper sleep and safer movement each day, because no flexibility lasts long if the body remains tense. True muscle health lies in softness and ease. 7. Riboflavin in milk. The firekeeper of muscle energy furnaces behind every time you lift a heavy object or take a step lies millions of silent energy exchanges inside each muscle cell. Riboflavin, vitamin B2, is the crucial catalyst that keeps these energy furnaces burning steadily and enduringly. After 60, the body's ability to convert food into usable muscle energy declines. The most noticeable sign is quick fatigue and early exhaustion after just a few minutes of simple activity. Each small glass of milk provides about 0.45 milligrams of riboflavin, supporting the production of ATP, the primary energy source that sustains muscle strength. Without enough riboflavin, muscles become like engines running low on fuel, sluggish, tired, and slow to recover after activity. You may have had days when just a short trip to the market leaves your arms fatigued or light. Housework leaves you gasping for breath. That's when your muscles are signaling for more riboflavin to fuel lasting performance. Each morning starting with a glass of milk is like refueling your muscles for steady function throughout the long day, because there is no true strength without abundant energy flowing from deep within. 8. Milk, the gentle teacher regulating the immune system and reducing muscle inflammation. Did you know that silent inflammation in muscles is a hidden enemy leading to rapid muscle atrophy in the elderly? Over time, mild chronic inflammation accumulates, gradually damaging muscle fibers and reducing their recovery after activity. Milk is a rich source of natural anti-inflammatory compounds. Milk contains bioactive peptides, conjugated linoleic acid (CLA), and mild anti-inflammatory components that regulate the immune system and reduce chronic inflammation at its root. Some studies have shown that regular milk consumption helps lower CRP, C-reactive protein levels in seniors, thereby indirectly protecting the musculoskeletal system's long-term resilience. You may have felt it. After just a few light movements, your arms ache for the entire day, or your calves remain tense after a short walk. These pains are not simply due to exercise but result from prolonged mild inflammation in muscle fibers. Each glass of milk gently whispers to your body, "Let's reduce inflammation a little, lessen the damage a little so we can move more easily tomorrow." 9. Digestive enzymes in milk, the facilitator of nutrient absorption for muscle health. Many seniors drink milk but cannot fully absorb its nutrients, leading to bloating, mild diarrhea, and missed opportunities to obtain valuable protein and minerals. Fortunately, with modern technology, many types of milk now contain added lactase enzymes to help seniors easily digest lactose, the main culprit behind digestive discomfort after drinking milk. By fully absorbing milk, all the protein, calcium, vitamin D, magnesium, potassium, phosphorus, riboflavin, and more are optimally converted into nourishment for strong muscles and bones. No more bloating, No more discomfort after drinking milk, making the daily milk drinking routine gentle and sustainable for years to come. Because the best nutrition isn't about how much we consume, but how much we truly absorb to nourish ourselves. 10. 1 glass of milk a day. A healing journey from within. After all, milk is not just a simple beverage. In each small glass lies a complete healing system for aging muscles, rebuilding muscle fibers, protein, leucine, restoring bone structure, calcium, phosphorus, vitamin D, regulating movement, potassium, fueling magnesium, fueling energy, riboflavin, reducing silent inflammation, CLA, peptides, optimizing absorption, lactase enzyme. Each warm sip in the morning not only nourishes the body, but also quietly adds strength, allowing you to confidently walk the journey of aging with peace and independence. Because a healthy body is the greatest gift you can give yourself every single day. And so, together we have just completed a very special journey. The journey of discovering the wonders hidden within each small daily glass of milk. With just 1 warm glass of milk each morning, you are silently nourishing every worn-out muscle. Fiber, replenishing pure protein bricks that rebuild your muscles day by day. In that single glass of milk, there is calcium strengthening the bone framework to steady your steps. There is vitamin D opening the gateway for nutrients to enter and nourish each muscle cell. There is phosphorus maintaining perfect balance, potassium fine-tuning each precise muscle contraction, magnesium protecting natural muscle relaxation, riboflavin providing enduring energy from deep within, enzymes optimizing nutrient absorption, and bioactive compounds quietly fighting off the silent inflammation within aging muscle fibers. Because muscle weakening never happens overnight. It arrives quietly over the years, through moments of tired arms lifting heavy objects, through slightly trembling legs when standing up, through nighttime cramps that catch us off guard. But thankfully, recovery can also come just as quietly. No magical miracles are needed, simply a little bit each day. 1 glass of milk, a few steps of walking, a few peaceful breaths on the porch. Sometimes, that's enough to help us grow stronger day by day. If today you are sitting here listening to these words and perhaps somewhere inside you still feel a little worried, is it too late for me to start? Please rest assured that it is never too late to give your body one more chance to be loved. At every age, our bodies continue to listen. They still know how to respond when we offer them gentle and consistent care. You deserve to wake up to many mornings where you no longer need to hold on to a chair to stand up, where you no longer worry about carrying shopping bags or hesitate when climbing stairs with your grandchildren. You deserve many more afternoons strolling peacefully with your loved ones. Many more joyful moments lifting your grandchildren with strong arms. Many more smiles that remain intact through countless passing New Year's. And all of this can begin with 1 warm glass of milk each morning. Starting today. If someday you find yourself standing steadily in your yard, watching the children play, your heart at peace, no longer fearful of aches and pains, that will be the worthy reward for what you are patiently nurturing today. Here's a simple tip you can start applying as early as tomorrow. Choose fresh milk or milk fortified with calcium, vitamin D, magnesium, and potassium. Drink 200 to 250 milliliters each morning after a light breakfast, and maintain this routine as a daily companion. If today's video feels like an old friend gently sharing stories with you over an afternoon cup of tea, don't forget to hit subscribe so we can meet again on more healing journeys here at Senior Compass. And please share your own experiences in the comments. Which small habit will you begin with first? Because on this journey of fully living our senior years, we are not seeking the strength of our 20s. We simply need to be strong enough, steady enough, to enjoy the remaining days to their fullest.